Chainlink made a post here, and they have retweeted the CEO of Robinhood, the founder of Robinhood. They say markets that are 24/7, 365, settlement that's instant, accessibility that's global, transparency that's verifiable, composability that's compounds, trust that's mathematically guaranteed, tokenization and on-chain finance is inevitable. They Thanos right now. Okay. This has been interesting. So SmartCon was an event that Chainlink throws every year. Quote, we're looking to tokenize 100 trillion in assets. This is the CTO of digital assets at BTCC. At SmartCon 2025, leaders from Euroclear, DTCC, and EY discussed a massive opportunity of upgrading financial market infrastructure using blockchains and secure interoperability solutions. So this is a whole video. Y'all should check it out. I've been watching more of these Chainlink presentations and panels on YouTube, educating myself more about what they got going on as a Chainlink holder. I think they are doing some interesting work that could be over the head and beyond the understanding of an average crypto investor. However, I think these videos are doing a lot of education for me of what's happening on the back end and what type of facilitation is going on with crypto and legal clarity. All right. And then this one I actually watched too recently. Ethereum co-founder and Consensus CEO explains why institutional adoption of Ethereum is accelerating at SmartCon 2025. So I want y'all to watch this clip right here.
When you get to the point where a rigorously decentralized protocol has been operating nonstop with 100% uptime for over 10 years, and a decentralized finance ecosystem has been built where people are putting real world assets in different forms, and people are inventing new approaches to money, to stable money. It starts to be really, really hard to ignore.
So this guy talks more clear, I'll say, than Vitalik. Still kind of funny also. However, what he's basically explaining is the institutional adoption and why it's accelerating. And them boys have been cooking behind the scenes. So here's some key takeaways from SmartCon 2025. We're going to go through some of these main headlines here. Let me zoom in for y'all. The Chainlink runtime environment is now live, the all-in-one orchestration layer powering the next massive leap in the adoption of on-chain finance. UBS has successfully completed the world's first in-production end-to-end tokenized fund workflow leveraging Chainlink's digital asset transfer agent technical standard. And Chainlink announces Chainlink Confidential Compute, a breakthrough service that unlocks private smart contracts on any blockchain. They're pushing privacy, they're pushing tokenization, and basically KYC compliance. So the whole thing about crypto being kind of for the people, by the people is kind of over. Now it's crypto blockchain for the governments and corporations of the world, but we can still benefit by purchasing these assets, and as they go up in value, we could start our own strategic reserves. So basically Chainlink have a few revenue models now that they're going to be pushing. And the good thing about Chainlink, especially if you're a holder, is this Chainlink Reserve. The Chainlink Reserve is a strategic reserve, a link funded by revenue from various off-chain and on-chain sources. So that was just more revenue sources that they just put out. And then now Chainlink has another way to make money to buy more of its token. And their average cost right now is at $20.49. So they're a little under. They need to keep buying. They currently have 729,000 reserves worth $11.1 million. And they are consistently buying every week on schedule. And as they buy, they're obviously, as the price went lower, they're getting more bang for their buck. So as a Chainlink holder like myself or some of you out there, let's let them keep cooking, y'all. Let's let them keep cooking.
Passive income, gold in my dental. Thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple.